Welcome to Hope TV Newswatch, where we bring you news that made headlines today. Hoping you had a wonderful day on this 20th day of August 2025. My name is Melissa Oduor. On the sign language is Boniface Mureithi. Newswatch begins now. Now, President William Ruto has praised the more than 60-year relationship between Kenya and Japan, saying that Kenya has greatly benefited from the partnership. In a meeting with the Prime Minister of Japan, Shigeru Ishiba, the two leaders pledged to continue strengthening the relationship, which is expected to boost the agricultural sector as well as the maritime economy. The meeting took place ahead of the 9th Tokyo conference, which kicked off today, aiming to further enhance developmental cooperation between Japan and African countries.
I urge the private sector in Yokohama to seize the boundless opportunities in Kenya. Our relationship must rise to a level high enough that fully harnesses the opportunities that exist in both countries. Our export processing zones and special economic zones provide world-class benchmarks for investors. Kenya is also home to one of Africa's most vibrant technological ecosystem, widely known as the Silicon Savannah. I particularly invite the Japanese private sector to seize the immense opportunities that Kenya presents as the gateway to Africa's growth. Our country boasts a large pool of well-educated, tech-savvy young people who are adequately equipped to work with the most advanced technologies to drive innovation across our continent and globally. I am pleased to note that many Japanese companies have already begun recruiting Kenyan graduates for training and deployment in Japan. The government of Kenya is committed to formalizing labor mobility frameworks with Japan, enabling more Kenyans to contribute to Japan's economy while deepening the bonds of friendship between our two peoples.
Ahead of former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagwa's arrival in Kenya tomorrow from the United States of America, his DCP party's deputy leader, Cleopas Malala, has alleged plans by the government to deploy goons to disrupt their planned procession from the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, JKIA, to the Nairobi Central Business District. According to Malala, Interior Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen and Nairobi Governor Johnson Sakaja are masterminding the plan with the aim of disrupting businesses and injuring Gachagwa's supporters in order to blame the chaos on the DCP party. Malala has further warned that any plans to arrest Gachagwa could spark countrywide protests and possibly disrupt CHAN quarterfinals at the Kasarani Stadium.
Last night, we have been informed that the Nairobi County Governor, in cohorts with the CS for Interior, Mr. Kipchumba Murkomen, held several meetings and have activated their state-sponsored goons to cause harm to innocent citizens. This is being done by one Chief of Staff, one David, in connection with the following members of Parliament: George Aladwa, and the Dagoretti North MP, Mama Beatrice Elachi. The duo have expressed instructions to the goons to loot, destroy property, and harm people, and then blame it on DCP and its members. Please, Mr. Murkomen and Mr. Sakaja, do not burn down our country with your irresponsibility and carelessness. If you do not know Mr. William Ruto, he will leave you the way he has left MPs with an egg on their faces. You will be used and dumped. Ask some of us. We call on the Nairobi business community to protect their property, because the government has hired militia to wreak havoc in the CBD and its environs. We also want to caution trigger-happy police officers who might be tempted to join the killing macabre and shooting spree to know that the law, and I repeat, the law will get you into the dock alone.
Now, on his part, Interior and National Coordination Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen has instructed the DCP party of former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua to follow the law by formally notifying the police of any plans to hold a rally at the Kamkunji grounds on Thursday upon the arrival of Gachagua from his US tour. Murkomen has warned that the government will not allow unauthorized political rallies and stated that the party or Gachagua himself must notify the police officially to ensure adequate security is accorded to rally attendees. Murkomen has further cautioned against disruption of businesses and endangering the lives of Kenyans in the Nairobi CBD during the arrival of the DCP party leader. His sentiments follow the Inspector General of Police Douglas Kanjas, who said Gachagua's return to Kenya from the US was a normal affair.
Any person who would like to have any rally, public baraza, as long as it's peaceful, the police will provide security. And it's important that they give the necessary notification. If they have given the notification, of course, we have absolute no issue with any person, any political party, any politician calling for a meeting. Just need them to notify the police, and they must ensure that their meeting is peaceful and does not lead to situations of disrupting the peace for others, or burning of property, or looting, or violence. The rest, with proper notification and commitment to observe peace, the police officers are always on standby to provide security for anybody who would like to exercise their freedoms under the Constitution in a peaceful manner.
In Embu, DCP party members have threatened to stage demonstrations should their leader, former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, be arrested upon his return to the country. They are warning the government against such moves as their party leader returns on Thursday from a 2-month tour of the US. The members, who comprise supporters of the former Deputy President, have castigated the move, terming them political, and insist that Gachagua has a right to return to the country like any other Kenyan.
We will support the leader who sits and who supports our ideas. Na kiongozi mwenye anatusikiza. Mambo ya pete siasa hapa, huyu anapigana nani kingpin, hakuna. Sikiza sisi wenye tulikupigia kura. Then Rigathi Gachagua, karibu Kenya, wewe ni Mkenya kama sisi.
Wakaaji wa Embu County tunakaribisha Rigathi Gachagua kwa sababu ni mtoto wetu, ni mtoto amezaliwa hapa Kenya. Hatuoni makosa yeyote ya kwenda kwenye alienda kwenda kutembea na kurudi Kenya. Na wale wanasema watamshika, sisi tunataka kusema, mimi kwa niaba ya wamama, na tumekaa chini tukiwa wamama, tunasema raundi hii kwa sababu mama ndiye anajua uchungu wa mtoto. Sisi tunasema Rigathi Gachagua ashishikwe.
Vile process ambayo ilikuwa, tunasikia sasa ni pesa ilitumika kuimpeach. Kwa hivyo tunataka kuambia koti wachukulie maanani zile sentiments ambazo zinatolewa na wanasiasa kuhusiana na vile ambavyo bunge inapelekwa. Na tunataka kuambia wale watu ambao wako kwa maofisi, ambao wako kwa serikali. Tunataka kumwambia Deputy President Kindiki, tunataka kumwambia Interior CS Murkomen, you serve those seats on behalf of Kenyans. Hizo viti si za kuintimidate viongozi on behalf of the state.
Away from that now, the Political Parties Disputes Tribunal, PPDT, has overturned the decision by the UDA party to expel former nominated Senator Gloria Oroba from the party, terming the move unlawful and unprocedural. In a ruling, the tribunal stated that these disciplinary proceedings leading to her ouster were marred with irregularities and failed to meet the threshold of fairness required under the law. It also quashed the expulsion order and issued an injunction restraining the registrar of political parties from removing Oroba's name from the party register on the basis of contested decision. The tribunal also directed UDA to reverse any steps or actions taken to oust Oroba, effectively reinstating her as a member of the party. Oroba had challenged her expulsion before the tribunal, arguing that the party had targeted her unfairly. Now, Raphael Tuju has officially resigned from the Jubilee Party, bringing a close to his 6-year tenure as Secretary General. In a letter, Tuju has expressed gratitude to former President Uhuru Kenyatta for the trust and support he received. Tuju noted that while he remained loyal throughout his service, he no longer sees the value he can add to the party, but pledged to support Kenyatta in future political or national causes. Despite expressing concern over the country's current leadership and social unrest, Tuju voiced optimism about Kenya's future, citing international confidence in Nairobi as a growing global hub. Jeremiah Kioni has since taken over the role of Jubilee Party Secretary General. We're taking a short break now. We'll be back with more news items. Don't go too far.
Get ready, family! From the 26th to the 30th of August 2025, something powerful is happening at Seaton Valley Road. It's the Family Discipleship Conference 2025. And everyone's invited. Parents, teens, youth, and even golden ages. This one's for you. Our theme this year is Unmasked, inspired by Galatians 5:25, a bold invitation to walk in step with the Spirit as a family and a generation. Daily from 8:30 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Come experience deep teaching, vibrant worship, and real conversations that will transform your family life and your walk with God. And we've got a powerhouse speaker lineup just for you. Bishop Callisto Odede, Dr. Shodanke Johnson, Reverend Dr. Emily Obwaka, Bishop Dr. Gibson Anduvate, Ernest Wamboye, Reverend Grace Bukachi, and Reverend Tom Otieno. Whether you're a parent navigating modern challenges, a teen finding your identity, or a youth hungry for truth, this one is for you. Workshops, worship, fun activities, and powerful moments. It's all here. Registration is now open. Secure your spot today by clicking the link below. That is ftc.sitam.org. Registration and the conference is free. Mark your calendar. Bring your crew and let's grow together, unmasked and in step with the Spirit. Seaton Family Discipleship Conference 2025, where generations gather, grow, and go.
There's a world out there searching for hope, and you can help bring it home. By becoming a friend of Hope, you're helping us share the love of Jesus through Hope FM and Hope TV. With a donation of any amount, join hands with us to bring hope and point souls to the transforming power of Jesus Christ. Become a friend of Hope today by making your donation through the M-Pesa paybill number 933933, account FOH. For more information on how to become a friend of Hope, call 0116-212-723 or email customerexperience@hopefm.org or visit www.hopemediakenya.org. Friends of Hope, keeping hope alive.
I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against.
This September, Uhuru Park will thunder with revival.
This place that gave birth to a revival to a continent will once again give birth to a revival to a generation.
5 days of worship, word, and breakthrough. Experience word that awakens destiny and presence that transforms lives. Join a nationwide awakening like no other. Come as you are, seeking, believing, expectant. Rema Feast 2025.
And so here it begins again from the 1st to the 5th of September 2025.
Entry is free.
We're back with more news now. The Kenya Wildlife Service, KWS, has taken a major step in boosting safety at Lake Turkana with the launch of a modern patrol boat set to safeguard both wildlife and local communities who rely on the lake's waters. The initiative comes in the wake of recent incidences at the hostile Lake Turkana, where 3 rangers lost their lives, and the agency's response was hampered due to limited resources in conducting their operations. Caleb Morty reports.
The initiative aims to enhance safety within the biodiversity ecosystem, while also safeguarding community members whose daily lives depend on the lake. KWS Director General Erastus Kanga observed that the lake region has long been neglected, with more focus directed to the northern region, adding that the new initiative seeks to empower the local community members.
Why this event is very important to us? If you look at the map of Kenya, everybody has concentrated on the south, including Solalo. Everybody is working in Masai Mara, in Magandi, in Amboseli, and in the suburbs. The northern areas have been neglected. And therefore, John, when you came to me and you talked about the northern area, you can imagine how excited we were. That the partnership is going to open up an opportunity in areas that biodiversity-wise extremely important to us.
Recently, 3 rangers lost their lives in the lake region due to limited operational resources. Kanga described the new patrol boat as a powerful vessel, equipped with modern features that will help sustain the environment and enhance safety.
Where we are launching a powerful patrol boat. It's a powerful patrol boat. It took us a lot of discussions with the partners to arrive at a boat that will survive in Lake Turkana. Lake Turkana is a very hostile environment. So this boat is purposely designed to withstand the hardship. It's not a cheap boat, but it is a powerful boat, and it assures our safety of our rangers and anybody who will be using it.
Key partners have described the initiative as a step forward regional coordination, with the primary goal of ensuring safety and protecting the biodiversity ecosystem.
Project, when we designed back in 2019, it was focused on protecting and conserving biodiversity along our transboundary ecosystems. As you know, most of our transboundary ecosystems are interconnected, and there is always free movement of wildlife either side.
Activities and partnerships which are enabling sustainable interventions to enhance the growth of our ecosystems, our wildlife, and really enabling interactions at the community level, which then enable our country to grow economically.
For Newswatch, I'm Caleb Morty.
Thank you, Caleb, for that report. Now, more than 450 households in Marsabit town are set to benefit from the installation of a borehole dubbed the Karantina Water Project, implemented by the Kenya Red Cross Society and funded by Airtel Money Kenya Limited. Located in Marsabit town, Sakus sub-county, the project aims to improve access to safe, clean and reliable water for families affected by drought in northern Kenya. Besides drilling the borehole, the project involved essential infrastructure works, such as the construction of masonry tanks, extending pipelines, constructing watering troughs and kiosks, and installing prepaid meters to ensure sustainable water management for both households and livestock. Speaking during the commissioning event, Marsabit County Deputy Governor Solomon Riwe lauded the project's efforts and called for the communities to safeguard the water project, urging residents to take good care of the water project as immediate beneficiaries. Alongside the Karantina borehole, the partnership has also rehabilitated 4 water sources in Losuk, Lojorin, Bendera and Loltulele in Samburu County, further enhancing access to safe and reliable water for drought-affected families in northeastern Kenya.
kampuni yetu kama Airtel sio kupeana inaitwa nini, hii kuongea ama kupiga simu ama kutuma SMS ama kubrowse. Yes, that is important for us, but what is most important is the community we serve. We cannot make money when our community is suffering. So I think it is a very important project for us. Thank you, Red Cross.
In further field, the Israeli military says it is calling up about 60,000 reservists ahead of a planned ground offensive to capture and occupy all of Gaza City after indirect talks with Hamas on a ceasefire and hostage release deal broke down last month. A military official said the reservists would report in September and that most of the troops mobilized for the offensive would be active duty personnel. They added that troops were already operating in the Zaytun and Jabalia areas as part of the preparations for the plan, which Defense Minister Israel Katz approved on Tuesday and will be put to the Security Cabinet later this week. Hundreds of thousands of Palestinians in Gaza City are expected to be ordered to evacuate and head to shelters in southern Gaza. Mediators Qatar and Egypt are trying to secure an agreement before the offensive begins and have presented a new proposal for a 60-day truce and the release of around half of 50 hostages held in Gaza, which Hamas said it had accepted on Monday. Many of Israel's allies have condemned the plan, with French President Emmanuel Macron warning that it can only lead to disaster for both peoples and risks plunging the entire region into a cycle of permanent war. We're looking at business now. NSE-listed agribusiness firm Kakuzi has posted a 295.5 million shillings net profit in its half-year trading results. Within the period under review, Kakuzi's total revenue grew to 1.51 billion shillings, up from 1.17 billion shillings realized within the same period last year. Speaking when he confirmed the half-year 2025 trading results, Kakuzi Managing Director Chris Flowers said the firm has adopted strategic operating strategies to facilitate growth within a challenging operating environment. He said the year-to-date trading in the farm's two core crops, avocados, have been in line with expectations, with the international avocado market well supplied and price levels reflecting the situation. The avocado division trading results realized a half-year profit of 395 million shillings compared to a half-year profit of 951 million shillings posted in 2024, primarily because of a lower crop valuation in 2025. Look at sports now. Kenya's dominance in the girls' volleyball category at the ongoing Federation of East Africa Secondary School Sports Association FEASA Games in Kakamega continued to shine as local powerhouses stormed into the semi-finals in style. Mwitoti girls set the tone with a commanding 3-0 sweep over Uganda's St. Aloys in straight sets. Meanwhile, Kesogon girls crushed Mwanahunzi of Tanzania in a performance that showcased power and relentless momentum. With these results, the stage is now set for thrilling all Kenyan semi-finals, where Kwatanze will face Sulumeti, while Kesogon will face stiff battle from Soweto at the Mumias Sports Complex. And Liverpool's Mohamed Salah has made history as the first player to win the PFA Men's Player of the Year award 3 times after spearheading the Reds' title-winning campaign with 29 goals and 18 assists. Aston Villa's Morgan Rogers was named Young Player of the Year following a breakthrough season, while former England boss Gareth Southgate received the PFA Merit Award for guiding the national side to 2 European finals and a World Cup semi-final. The Team of the Year was dominated by Liverpool and Arsenal, underlining their dominance in the Premier League. With that, we come to the end of Newswatch tonight. Thank you for your company throughout the newscast as we brought you news that made headlines today. My name is Melissa Oduor. Boniface Moridi has been helping us on the sign language on behalf of the entire crew that made this possible. Have a good night.